Hi everyone, I am back with another video, and today we're going to be picking my May. Crazy that we're in May. Picking my May TBR. I'm gonna be picking them with TBR prompts as I have done every single month, but you guys have only seen it once. I'm gonna be picking prompts from this jar, and I think I'm gonna choose 6. And I have 3 books that I want to make sure are on this TBR because I want to film a video with them. But we'll see. If they don't fit, I'll probably end up reading them anyway because I want to read them for a video. But hopefully I can find a prompt that fits with those. Okay, first pick. Let's see. See that? A book set in a different continent. I know exactly what book I'm going to choose. For this prompt, I'm going to be choosing Magnolia Parks because this takes place in London, and I live in North America, and London is not in North America. So this is a book that takes place in a different setting, and this is also one of the books that I wanted to read for that video. This may or may not give you guys a clue as to what video I'm filming, but yes, I'm actually really excited to read this. Everyone loves this. Specific people love this, so I'm really excited to be reading possibly this book. Where's the book on the TBR? Next, let's see what we get next. Well, seems like one I've gotten already. A book published after 2015. I have ideas. Maybe. Let's go check. I have found actually 2 books, but I'm only going to show you one because this is the one that I'm going to pick. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This was published in 2018, I think it said. Yes, in 2018. So this is what I'm going to read. It is a brick of a book, not going to lie to you. It is quite a big book, but this is the one I'm going to pick. This is a long book. But yeah, I'm also excited to read this one because everyone else loves it, but we'll see once again if I can do that. Next is this one. A book with an academic setting, so like a school is what I'm getting from that. I'm looking around right now. I don't know. Give me 1 second. I looked, but I don't think I have any that takes place like explicitly in an academic setting. So we're gonna have to repick. I don't have any. Okay, let's see what we got. A book that takes place in my home state. So if you guys don't know, I'm from New York. That is where I was born and raised until I moved to Texas, to Tejas. But I'm from Buffalo, New York. So I feel like a lot of books take place in New York. So I feel like this should be pretty easy for me to figure out. Let's see, where does this one take place? In Maine. So not that one. let me go look around this library of mine. I have found one that I'm very excited to read. It is The Name Drop by Susan Lee. I read Soulmates by her. It was really good, really loved it. And this one takes place in New York City. I am not from the city, but I am from the state. So this counts. I am excited for this. And I think her covers are always so pretty. I don't like real people on covers, but fake people I can do, you know? I can do fake people. Next one, I think I might choose 7, maybe, because right now I have literally all romance. And the third one that I'm trying to make sure I get is a romance as well. So I would like a bit of variety, like maybe a fantasy, maybe a thriller. I don't know. Hopefully. We'll see. The TBR jar is what determines that. Author you've read and enjoyed before. Okay, this one is like gives me literally anyone. I think for this one I'm probably gonna end up choosing someone that is a fantasy or a thriller writer, because I don't want a TBR full of romance. I'll be back when I choose whatever one I want to read. This is exciting. This one is exciting. I have 2 choices for this prompt. They're both fantasy books. I have City of Glass, which is the 3rd book in the Mortal Instruments series. I have liked both of the first 2 books, and am excited to read this book. But I also have Infinity Sun by Adam Silvera, who we all know is one of my favorite authors. But my thing is, like, do I want to get into a whole new series is the question. I don't know, but I really do want to read this. I don't think I want to get into another series. I do really want to read this, but I don't want to go into another series more. So we're gonna choose City of Glass and knock out some of the books in that series, because there's a lot of them. So City of Glass it is. We've added some variety. We have 4 books now. I thought it was all pink and then just black. You know, pink, black. Next prompt. We have one fell. It's fine. We don't have to talk about that one, whatever it is. A book that ends with an odd number of pages. Okay, I'm gonna start with books that I want to read first, and then we'll choose. I found a book, and I'm so excited because this completes the 3 books that I need in my video, and it is Archer's Voice. I feel like this book, Magnolia Parks and Bunny 13, should give you guys hints as to what I'm reading if you're on booktube a lot. If not, you guys probably have no idea, just ignore. But if you are on booktube, you probably know what I'm doing. But yes, this is Archer's Voice. It is a romance. It literally says a love story. It's a sad love story, but it's a love story nonetheless. I'm excited to read this. I am very excited to read this. So that is the 5th book. Now I'm going to choose 2 more, because maybe I can read 7 books this month. Is she ambitious? She is. Next. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this one either. Only because that means I would have to go through and look at every single title of the books that I have, and I don't want to do all that. I can't lie, I don't want to do all that. I feel like it may be the book that's like right in front of me, or like a Harry Potter book. And I don't, quite honestly, I don't want to read a Harry Potter book. I'm gonna say it's, actually I'm gonna do this one and say it's the book that's right in front of me, just to make this a lot easier on myself. And that is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I feel like since it's a standalone, I feel like I should read this before I read the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, because this, if I read this, I don't have other books to read after. It'll give me a taste of her writing to see if I like it. So this is what we're gonna choose. The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. That was the easy one. It's probably the fastest one I've chosen. Next, we have an author new to me. I have a lot of authors that are technically new. Well, they're new to me because I haven't read them. The question is, what type of genre do I want? Because I have a thriller, mystery-ish. I have fantasy. I have a lot of romance. So maybe let's go for not a romance. Maybe. I'm gonna go look, and I'll be back with you guys. The book I have chosen is Almond by Won Byung-chun. This book, I believe, is about a kid. He has a brain condition, and it's basically just him going through his life. He ends up losing his parents, or his mom and his grandma, who are the only people who show any type of love to him. He ends up losing them, and now he kind of has to figure out the world without them. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna choose for the prompt of an author new to me, because I've never read anything by this author, but I've heard so many good things about this book, so I really want to read it. So yeah, there's my TBR for May. A lot of romance. It's gonna be a love-filled month of May. So yeah, let me just go over the TBR with you. The final TBR, we have all of these books, a whole 7. Crazy, I know. So the first book we have is Magnolia Parks, for a book that takes place in a continent, like in a different continent. For a book that was published after 2015, we have Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. For a book that takes place in my home state, we have The Name Drop by Susan Lee. For an author I've read and enjoyed, we have City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. For a book that ends in an odd number of pages, we have Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. For a book with the longest title on my TBR, we have The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. And lastly, for an author that is new to me, we have Almond by Won Byung-chun. So yes, that is the official TBR for May. If you guys have read any of these books, please tell me guys how you guys feel about them. And yeah, put any ideas or videos you have below, and also comment down below what you think the video I am making is. But other than that, I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.